Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Richardson to throw on second down, eluding the pressure right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz, 58 yards. And the Oilers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now it's Fields. He'll drop this one off to Swift. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken at the 37. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were strong last week, CD, and that win over New England.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's Richardson from the gun on 3rd down. This is brought in by Brown. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Oilers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Fields throw taken in by Hockenson here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Fields going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Throwing on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chase Young in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. To throw is Richardson. Throwing on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz, 82 yards. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe a Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
gets around him. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Richardson now on first down. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Richardson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Anthony Schwartz on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Fields. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory. Right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for him. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On second down, Swift. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw here into the hands of Jones.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fields, quick slant, finding Claypool.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 24, Fields over the middle, and it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Oilers extend their lead yet again.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now a first down throw, Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
3rd and 2, Fields. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off near the 42. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Oilers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out. to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. So we've reached half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. On 2nd down, Swift. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Fields. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now Richardson on 1st and 10. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Open man, here's Schwartz, complete.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained run.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Anthony Schwartz
there to make the grab.
And the Oilers have got it on cruise control.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession. Become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Fields now to throw.
Open man right side, Myers. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Fields throw there, hauled in by Claypool.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
The 71 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout, and that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
One more time with Swift.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now Fields.
This is caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Gay's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. And quickly they get to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And shutting him off, now open field. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Richardson throwing on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown!
Anthony Schwartz.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Oilers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for second down. Back to throw, Fields.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Daron Payne in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. The Lions on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is third down and 12.
He'll get this off to Swift.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
138 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Richardson, flush to his right.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off near the 44. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Daron Payne in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. After the sack on first down, Fields open man. He's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Lions on third down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 7. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Lions have recovered. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. To throw is Fields.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right?
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking for...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 46. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, it's Fields. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the gun, Fields. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From his own end zone, Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. A big offensive explosion.